Let's head right to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
I'm just curious what makes this job in Cleveland attractive. Could it be the 4 quarterbacks no longer on the roster that we're still paying money to? Could it be that we don't have any salary cap because our owner likes to spend money on guys who don't show up? Or could it be the fact that they hire a coach usually every 3 to 5 years? We have a great defense and great young guys, but you have a quarterback mess, an offensive line mess, a front office mess. You have a meddling owner. I feel like Andrew Barry doesn't want to hire anybody he feels like knows more football than him. They say it's not a rebuild, but it really is. They've had plenty of chances to make this organization winning. I feel like Andrew Barry's the actual problem. Well, I guess we'll find out this year with no Paul DePodesta, no Kevin Stefanski. So I just want to hear your thoughts. Go Browns. Oh, oh, oh.
Those are fair points. The attractive part of it is you do have a defense in place. Relative to the salary cap, they can find a way to get about 80 to 90 million in salary cap room to make moves. Let's welcome in Spencer German, 92.3 The Fan and the Locked On Browns podcast. Spencer, it's a very valid point. The offense needs major overhauling, and good luck finding a quarterback.
Yeah, listen, first of all, I think the cap space part of that conversation is always, it's fluid because the way that especially the Browns handle things, they always find money to make things work and make things happen. It's relative because like there's certainly situations that are better when you don't have all the dead money that a team like the Browns have. When you're like the Titans or the Raiders, like, yeah, those situations are probably a little bit better because their money's just like, hey, we got all this cap space. The Browns had to kind of create that cap space. But I don't necessarily think that makes it like an unattractive job because they'll find a way to do it. But yeah, the big things that are missing from the Browns situation are obviously no quarterback, at least not that you firmly can say that they have a quarterback. I think there's some hope that Shador can maybe be the guy, but still I think has to prove some things. And then like you said, like the offense is a mess. You're waiting for whatever's the offensive line is gonna look like next year. Trying to add some receiver help, some pass catching help. There's a lot that has to sort of come together there on that side of the ball. And yeah, I would say this. I don't think that the Browns' job is the least attractive job.
No.
But I certainly don't think it's like the most attractive job. I think the Giants' job was one of the most attractive. Obviously, that one's now filled by John Harbaugh. I think the Ravens and Steelers' jobs are more attractive than the Browns. I know people try to argue, Pittsburgh maybe not so much because they seem like they're on the brink of a rebuild. But, like, who wouldn't want to go to a place where the owner gives your coach, the longest leash you can to get to do your job? I guess, again, to sum it up, I would just say I think the Browns' job is not – overly attractive, but it's also one of 32. Like everyone always thinks like no one's going to want that job, no one's going to take that job. There's only 32 of them available. Like this is the peak of the sport if you're trying to be a coach. So somebody will take it, somebody will get offered it, and somebody will want to do the job. And there's also coaches who are motivated by I'm going to be the guy that turns it around. So we'll see, but I would say that like it's not the most attractive job, but it certainly I don't think is the worst job.
I think it's absolutely in the middle of the jobs that are open. There's 9 of them. It's somewhere slotted into the middle.